Update from Churchill Downs brought to you by Corban Shooting Complex. Good Saturday morning, everyone, and happy Derby Day. I'm Elizabeth Ellis.
And I'm Eric Burke. Thanks for joining us this morning as our coverage of the Kentucky Derby continues. We're on the backside here at Churchill Downs, shaping up to be a gorgeous morning on this third day of May.
Looking forward to the 140th running of the Run for the Roses. But in 2005, jockey Mike Smith rode Giacomo to victory.
That's right, Elizabeth. And here's more on the life of this Hall of Fame jockey.
I wanted to be a linebacker, and I didn't grow. To be honest with you, I was really into sports. Wanted to do something athletic, and when I knew I couldn't play football, certainly couldn't play baseball or basketball, and I just had a love for horses and had a knack with them. I just had I always thought I could talk to them.
At age 48, jockey Mike Smith has earned the right to retire. He's won almost every major race and received the highest honors and awards in the thoroughbred industry. But Smith has no plans to hang up his boots anytime soon.
You're just so competitive. You want to win everything and anything at all costs. And then you get older. And you get older and you start realizing what life's all about and what you're doing, how much longer you want to do it.
Jockeys can have long careers, but injuries become more and more of a risk.
When I broke my back in 1998, that kept me out for quite a while, and that was probably the only injury that made me think for a little bit. And am I sure I want to keep doing this? And then once you're away, anyone who's ever been involved in racing or around horses, once you're away just for a little while, you just can't stay away. And I really enjoy riding young, talented horses, and I'm having more fun now than I did when I first started. So that's what keeps me going.
Now, Smith's scheduled to ride Opportunity in this year's Kentucky Derby. However, that horse is a late scratched yesterday due to a foot injury.
That's right, Elizabeth, but still actually riding plenty of great mounts earlier on in the day, so it looks like it could be another successful Saturday here for the future Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith. Anyways, we'll have more for you throughout the Today Show and the afternoon. Until then, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Center 1 Kentucky Derby update from Churchill Downs brought to you by Triple R Tack.
Happy Derby Day, everyone, and good Saturday morning. I'm Elizabeth Ellis.
And I'm Eric Burke. We're here on the backside of Churchill Downs as our coverage of the 140th Run for the Roses continues.
Horses and jockeys just finishing up morning workouts here as racing begins in just a bit. 10:30 first post time, but here's a little bit more on the life of jockeys.
There's a big misconception on how much money jockeys do make.
Jockeys are very good athletes, they're in very good shape, and they do take injury pretty well. It's pretty much a proven fact that jockeys recover as fast as any other athlete from their injuries, basically because we don't have guaranteed contracts. If we don't ride, we don't make money. If we're sitting hurt on the sidelines, there is no income.
The way jockeys are paid is they're paid a flat fee for riding a race in general. That flat fee could be, by the time the smoke clears, could be maybe a measly $20 to $30 for going out and risking their life. When you win, you get a percentage of the purse. And I'll give you an example. If a purse was $10,000 and a horse wins that race, the winning owner will get 60% of that $10,000. 60% of that $10,000 is $6,000. The jockey will get 10% of that $6,000. So the jockey made $600 for winning that race. Now the jockey that finished fourth probably got about 30 bucks.
So anyways, Elizabeth, with the Kentucky Derby, the purse is $2 million. The winning owner gets 60% of that, so he collects $1.2 million. The jockey and the trainer split 10% of that, each getting $120,000 for winning the biggest race in horse racing.
A pretty good payday for a 2-minute race.
That's right. Anyways, as far as the forecast for today here in Churchill Downs, brought to you by TechNet Corp.
Good Saturday morning, everyone, and happy Kentucky Derby Day. I'm Elizabeth Ellis.
And I'm Eric Burke. Thank you for joining us for our continued coverage of the 140th Run for the Roses throughout the Today Show. As far as today goes, we're on the backside here at Churchill Downs, but on the front side, mint juleps are already being poured.
And over this 2-day period of Oaks and Kentucky Derby, more than 120,000 mint juleps will be served.
It's a blast. There's nothing like it. It's a great day. And we really come back for the mint juleps.
Yeah.
First wine.
This is the first time having bourbon, so
yeah.
it's kind of strong. But
it is strong.
You can't get a mint julep anywhere in the country like you can at the Kentucky Derby.
You start with the julep cup, and to that cup you're going to put 1 teaspoon of confectionery sugar, 5 or 6 mint leaves, and then of course a little Woodford Reserve. And we are going to muddle those ingredients together with the handle of our wooden spoon. And muddling is simply crushing or bruising the mint to release its oils and its flavor. And we're going to coat the bottom of our cup with this muddle. Then we're going to add ice. Plenty of ice, the good cold cocktail. And then 2 ounces of Woodford Reserve. A straw. It's very important because you sip the julep from the bottom up because you want to draw that Woodford Reserve through the mint and the sugar. And then you garnish with a sprig of mint. That's very important. You put that sprig right next to the straw so when you sip the julep, you also get that nice mint aroma.
And the mint juleps served this week come in a souvenir glass. Many people collect those year after year.
$10, not a bad deal. You get a delicious cocktail and you get to save the glass. And I already have my one from Kentucky Derby 139 from last year. And of course on Oaks Day, the Lily, the special drink. But mint juleps have been being drank all week long. And I'm sure after we covered the red carpet earlier today, Elizabeth,
maybe we can treat ourselves
I think we could squeeze one in. As far as today, though, looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. 70s and mostly sunny here. A few showers, mostly